Yes, hi. Well, that was that. The boxing weekend is over. I just wanted to say a few words on some of these results. Well, first we can talk about the Haye Bellew fight, or Bellew-Haye. Well, the last time it was clear that Haye had slowed down considerably in the last fight, but I still didn't expect this, of course. He still had he won some rounds last time, and then he got injured. But here he was just taken out. He was so, he looked so, I don't know, his trunks were up to here, and that's not a good sign, of course. So, it's really the end of his career, and it should have, it should have ended last year with the first Bellew fight. But unfortunately, he couldn't, take the hint and see that his time was definitely over. You can't just come back, like that after being gone for so long, and then you think, okay, I injured my leg. This time I'll do better. In a year, when you are even older, when time is going against you. Yeah, so, I was kind of surprised that Bellew's punches had so much effect on him, because last time it really didn't. They really did not. But this time, he was down twice in the third round, and then he was stopped in the fifth, of course. I actually didn't see the stoppage itself because my stream froze, and I don't really want to pay for that stupid fucking channel that shows that stuff. They just, they ask for too much money. That's all. But anyway, what when it's a fight like that, not a world class fight, of course. Who would pay? I feel sorry for poor bastards that paid to watch that fight. That was a no fight, and of course, Bellew now he's pretty much reached the top. He can't do anything more. He can just go to fight weak opponents for the rest of his career, and never lose again, or he can challenge someone better and then get a beating or get taken out, because that's what's going to happen for sure. If he fights, let's say he fights Dillian White, of course, okay. I just can't see him beating Bellew White. He can do something. He can do quite well, but in the end, he's just also he's getting on in age, and he's not. He's never been that good technically, of course. All he does is attack and launch himself at his opponents. He often uses height and reach, because before he did that, when he was a light heavyweight, he had the height advantage almost always. Now he doesn't have, because White is even taller than him and bigger, and we can see it. We saw how hard he can hit, of course, with Lucas Brown. So Bellew has, done his, I think, last night. That was it wouldn't surprise me if he retired soon. I mean, perhaps not right away. Maybe he'll have one or two more fights, but I can see a retirement announcement coming perhaps next year or something like that. You know, but I just think he's just a lousy sportsman because he's got no real, sportsman spirit. I mean, he's a mug. That's just what he is. I don't like the guy, and then he goes on Twitter and tries to show himself like the big man, like the generous man. After talking all sorts of trash and provoking his opponents, shoving them, trying to punch them, like, oh, you naughty mate, you fucking shite, all that crap, that belongs on the street. Don't take it to to the boxing establishment, whatever, or the ring. That's fucking crap. You are fucking crap. So that was that fight. Of course, let's not even talk about what would happen if he decided to fight Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, or even Joseph Parker would take his head off, I'm sure. And so, yeah, he's got a lot of confidence now, but I hope he better not get too much, because he might find himself on, in a place where confidence alone is not enough. Okay, let's move on. There was a fight between Ryan Garcia and Jason Velez, which Garcia won. I didn't really see that one, but I can only say that, well, Ryan Garcia seems to be the new big prospect, and I can see him in a potential showdown, of course, against Gervonta Davis. I'm not sure about Lomachenko. He's going to fight as a lightweight now. Maybe he will return to super featherweight, but it's not so, likely. As you build weight, build more muscle and stuff, then it's never good to go back, and it weakens you, because when you have already gotten stronger and bigger, it's better to stay that way. So that's all I can say. I mean, I would like to see this guy Garcia fight someone like Gervonta Davis. Then there was Gennady Golovkin who fought against Martirosyan. That didn't last as long as I had predicted. I thought that Vanes would at least last into the 7th round or something. Well, Vanes, he is a good fighter, but he is not of course, in Golovkin's class. No way. He already had 3 losses and 1 draw, but this is his first knockout loss. I guess his best victory was over Ishe Smith, but Ishe is already, he was already past his prime, so, that's not a really big victory achievement. Yes, Well, Gennady Golovkin, he just keeps on going. It seems that despite being 36 already, that he shows no signs of slowing down. Of course, that can't last too long, I mean, in a couple years at least, he is bound to, start slow down, but he can still, I think, fight the best and beat the best. I would like to see him fight someone like, of course, Jacobs and Jermall Charlo. Yeah. I mean, he should forget about Canelo. That guy is too much trouble, of course. Fuck him, like, he is a pampered favorite boy, like, the golden hand of the golden boy promotions. There is no way you can win unless you knock him out. That's just. Or if you change the judges, maybe, of course. But I don't think anyone should waste their time on him, especially not Gennady. Yeah, there are better fights to be made, of course. So, of course, I can see perhaps Jacobs and Charlo being, perhaps able to defeat him, but I'm not sure if they will do that. If those fights get made, I think they will most likely. Yeah. Well, okay. That was all I had today. See you and bye bye.